All right, so are you ready to dive into some juicy romance?
Always up for a good love story.
Well, get ready, because today we're taking a deep dive into The Striker.
The new Ana Huang book
Yeah.
everyone's been buzzing about.
It's the one that everyone's been talking about online.
I can't wait to hear more about it.
And we've got a ton of early reviews and online sneak peeks here to help us unpack it all.
Fun.
So
Let's get right to it.
let's talk premise.
Okay.
We've got a forbidden romance
Oh, I love those.
set against the backdrop of
Wait, don't tell me.
the Premier League.
Of course.
It's giving very much Ted Lasso meets Black Swan,
But with more.
but way more steam.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
So our hero this time
Right.
is Asher Donovan,
I've heard that name.
and he's described as like arguably the greatest footballer in the world.
Wow.
So think talent,
Okay.
fame,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely a few reckless antics.
Oh, I like him already.
And on the other side,
Yeah.
we have Scarlett DuBois.
Beautiful name.
She's a former ballerina,
Oh, how interesting.
but she's struggling to overcome a past trauma.
I wonder what that could be.
And get this.
What?
She's the sister of Asher's biggest rival on the team.
Talk about a recipe for tension.
Right.
That's the kind of conflict that makes a story.
And I've been seeing a lot of people online talking about the forced proximity trope,
Ah, yes, a classic.
a classic for a reason.
It's that push and pull
when two characters are thrown together.
in unexpected circumstances.
Exactly, like you can't escape each other.
Exactly,
You're forced to be together.
like Elizabeth and Darcy in Pride and Prejudice.
Ooh, good one.
They couldn't stand each other at first,
Mm.
but all those forced interactions
All that forced proximity.
it led to
So much chemistry.
a slow burn.
It just amps it all up.
Speaking of chemistry,
Yes.
early reviews are saying
Tell me.
there are sparks
Lots of spark.
between Asher and Scarlett.
I'm so here for it.
But it's not just about physical attraction.
Okay.
Readers are saying their relationship is,
What do they say? Sweet. Okay. Sassy
I like it.
and emotional.
Ooh, there's depth.
There's a real connection there.
You know, it makes me think about how I've been seeing people online saying that they feel really invested in these characters.
I can see why.
Like they're really rooting for them.
And that's the mark of a talented author.
Which brings us to
Yes.
Ana Huang.
# One New York Times and USA Today best-selling author.
Wow.
And she's known for her Twisted and Kings of Sin series.
I've heard of those.
She has this way of creating characters
Homie.
that feel real
Okay.
and relatable.
Even when their lives are
Anything but ordinary.
so true.
And she's also become known for her unique blend of
What is it?
sports,
Okay.
friendship,
Yes.
and romance.
It's like she found the perfect formula.
And there's something else.
What's that?
She's created this interconnected world.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Fans call it the Anaverse. And sometimes characters from different series
Wait, so you're saying
pop up in other books, like cameos.
Exactly. It's a fun little Easter egg
That's so cool.
for fans who have read her other works.
Okay, so I might just spot a familiar face from the Twisted series in The Striker.
You never know.
I'm going to have to keep my eyes peeled for that.
You should.
Okay, back to Asher and Scarlett.
Right.
So we've got this brooding football superstar
Yes.
and a guarded ex-ballerina with a mysterious past.
What's not to love?
So much intrigue.
It makes you wonder, though, how will their personalities clash?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Will Asher's playboy persona
Yeah.
be a turnoff for Scarlett?
Or will she see through his facade,
And discover the man beneath
the charm?
the charms?
And then there's the question of Scarlett's past.
Right.
How will her trauma
Affect their relationship
Can she learn to trust and love again?
after being hurt.
These are questions I think readers are going to be really grappling with.
It sounds like Huang is going to be exploring some deeper themes.
Okay, and speaking of deeper themes, one reader pointed out that both Scarlett and her brother, Vincent,
So yes,
are adopted.
that is interesting.
It seems like Huang is really trying to weave in some diverse representation.
In a way that feels very natural,
Exactly.
not forced at all.
So to recap, we've got this delicious forbidden romance
Yes.
simmering between a football god.
And a woman determined to resist his charms
The release date.
is October 22nd.
And the Amazon page already lists it as #1 bestseller
Wow.
in Billionaires and Millionaires romance ebooks.
So is this going to be the romance read of the fall?
It seems like it has all the makings of a hit.
But there's something else
9.
that makes this even more intriguing.
What is it?
This is just the first book in a series
Wait, hold on.
called Gods of the Game.
there's more.
Oh, yes.
Gods of the game.
It makes you wonder,
It really does.
who will the next god be?
I'm already hooked, and now you're telling me there's a whole series.
That's right.
I need to know more.
It seems like we've only just scratched the surface of this world.
Okay.
But that's a discussion.
For another time.
Let's delve a bit deeper
Into the striker.
and see what else we can uncover.
I'm
So we know there's all the classic romance elements in The Striker,
right.
but I'm seeing a lot of talk online
Oh, yeah.
about Huang going deeper with this one.
Exploring some bigger themes.
Yeah, it seems like it's not just about the
steam.
romance readers
yeah.
are talking about.
What are they saying?
Self-discovery, healing, and learning to trust again.
Those are some heavy hitters.
And what's really interesting is that she's exploring these themes in the world of...
Professional athletes.
Exactly.
With all the pressure that comes with fame.
So true.
That's a really good point.
I mean, think about it.
Okay.
The public scrutiny,
Mm-hmm.
the constant pressure to perform,
It's a lot.
and how that affects relationships.
Right. Like, how do you even have a normal relationship?
When your life is constantly in the spotlight.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Huang portrays that side of things.
It seems like she doesn't shy away from showing the
darker side.
darker side of fame.
Yeah.
But she also balances that with
With what?
a sense of hope and resilience.
Okay, so it's not all doom and gloom.
Not at all.
And I'm seeing that reflected in the reviews, too.
Hope so.
People are saying the book is both heartbreaking and uplifting.
Interesting.
It's like she's giving us a dose of reality.
But with a hopeful twist.
Exactly.
It's a balance between realism and escapism.
Okay, but can we talk about the series title for a second?
Oh, yes. God's the game.
It's so good.
It really sets the stage.
For a world of larger-than-life character.
Right. It evokes a sense
The
of
power.
And
maybe even a little bit of arrogance.
because we're talking about
The best of the best
the elite.
in the world of football.
And the book description calls Asher
What does it say?
arguably the greatest footballer in the world.
So he's at the top of his game.
The stakes are high from the very beginning.
Which makes me wonder
About what?
if we'll see other types of athletes in the series.
Who could question?
Like, will it be gods of the game across different sports?
Or will it stay focused on football?
I need to know.
Right. Imagine a romance with
Hey, let me guess.
a Formula One driver
Ooh, yes.
or a tennis star.
The possibilities are endless.
It'll be interesting to see where Huang takes us.
But for now,
We should probably get back to,
the striker.
yes, let's focus on this book for now.
Okay, so we've got forbidden romance,
Mm-hmm.
complex characters dealing with real-life issues,
Yes.
and this whole Gods of the Game series looming over everything.
What else is there that's got readers so captivated by this book?
All right, so we've covered so much about the striker already.
Yeah, we've really gotten into the nitty-gritty.
But you know what I love?
What's that?
Reader theories.
Oh, yes. Those are always fun,
People love to speculate.
especially before a book comes out.
It's like everyone becomes an amateur sleuth.
Trying to figure out what's going to happen.
Exactly, and I've been seeing this one theory pop up a lot
Oh, tell me.
about Scarlett's past trauma.
Interesting.
Okay, so what if it's somehow connected to the world of football?
Now, that would make sense.
Right, because she's sworn off dating footballers.
So something must have happened.
Something big to make her so wary.
And now here she is back in that world.
As a trainer working with...
Asher Donovan.
Talk about irony.
Right.
I can already picture some intense scenes.
Where her past comes back to haunt her.
Exactly. And how will Asher react?
Yeah. Will he be understanding?
Or will his Playboy past make it hard for him to really get it?
That's the question, isn't it?
Can he truly grasp the depth of her pain?
It'll be interesting to see how Huang handles that.
Okay, but here's another theory I've seen.
Okay, I'm listening.
What if Asher and Scarlett have a secret connection
Ooh.
from their past?
Something that goes beyond the rivalry.
Like maybe a childhood encounter.
Or a shared passion they've both forgotten about.
It's giving hidden connection trope.
Which I love, by the way.
That's so good.
It always adds another layer to the story.
Imagine little snippets of memories coming back.
Like a look that holds a hidden meaning.
Suddenly, their present-day encounters are totally different.
Because there's this whole history there.
It's like their paths were always meant to cross.
I love that.
And then that moment when they realize it,
The shock.
the flood of emotions.
Will they be able to rewrite their history?
Oh, speaking of rewriting history,
Yeah.
I've also seen people predicting a major plot twist.
What kind of twist?
A career-ending injury for Asher.
Ooh, that's a classic.
It's a classic for a reason.
It always packs an emotional punch.
Because it forces him to confront his mortality.
To rethink his priorities.
And it gives Scarlett a chance to really support him.
In a way no one else can.
But it could also be really hard on Asher's ego.
Right, like can he handle being vulnerable?
Especially with Scarlett.
It would be a true test of their relationship.
Okay, and I have to mention this one.
Okay.
This surprise pregnancy prediction.
Ooh, a wild card.
It would definitely shake things up.
Instant chaos and drama.
Imagine the shock.
The whirlwind of emotions.
It would force them to make some big decisions.
And fast.
It would really test their commitment.
And their willingness to sacrifice for each other.
And who knows?
What?
Maybe it would even open up a whole new dimension to the Gods of the Game series.
How so?
Like exploring parenthood.
Oh, that's interesting.
The challenges of family life.
And how love changes over time.
The possibilities are truly endless.
It seems like Huang has created a world with so much potential.
And The Striker is just the beginning.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything.
We've explored the characters.
The themes.
And even all those crazy fan theories.
I don't know about you.
But I'm so ready to read this book now.
Me too. It sounds amazing.
So to everyone listening,
if you haven't already pre-ordered your copy,
what are you waiting for?
This is one you won't want to miss.
And hey, maybe you'll come up with your own theories along the way.
We'd love to hear them.
Happy reading, everyone!